Using your Fire TV. Identifying your Alexa voice remote. Welcome to Fire TV. In this video, we give a tour of the different Alexa voice remotes to help you recognize which one you have and get to know the buttons and their location. Some of the differences between the Alexa voice remotes include the location of key buttons, whether or not they include TV controls, and preset app buttons for streaming services such as Netflix and Prime Video. All Alexa voice remotes have buttons on the front and a rounded back with a battery compartment. Battery compartments will vary. Some compartment panels open by pressing down on the indentation on the back and sliding it open. Other compartments have a tab that, when pressed, will unlatch the panel. Some battery compartments may also have an arrow indicating the direction to slide the panel open. The front side of the remote has all the buttons. If your remote has TV controls, you'll find a small button at the top either in the left corner or the right corner. This is the power button for turning the TV on and off. Alexa voice remotes have a voice search button just above the navigation ring for activating voice control with Alexa. The small hole right above the voice search button is the microphone. When talking to Alexa, press and hold the voice search button and you will hear a chime, indicating Alexa is ready. You can speak directly into the microphone for best results. Below the voice search button is a navigation ring, located toward the top of the remote. The navigation ring is the central control for your remote. You can move up, down, left, and right on the screen by pressing the side of the ring in that direction. The large round button inside the navigation ring is the select button, used for choosing whatever option you've landed on. On most remotes, below the navigation ring are 2 rows of 3 buttons. On the first row from left to right, you have Back, Home, and Menu. Home has a raised dot. On the second row from left to right, you have Rewind, Play, Pause, and Fast Forward. Below the navigation ring and the 2 rows of buttons is a vertical volume bar. Pressing at the top end raises the volume and pressing at the bottom end lowers it. For most remotes, below or to the left of the volume bar is a mute button to turn sound off and on. Certain remotes come with preset app buttons for streaming services such as Netflix and Prime Video. They are located underneath the volume bar. Fire TV smart TVs such as the Fire TV Omni QLED series, Fire TV 4 series, or third-party TVs with Fire TV built-in, TCL, Toshiba, Insignia, Hisense, etc., come with their own remotes that have additional buttons, such as a guide button that displays all channel and program listings for your live TV apps, a quick settings button for quick and easy access for customization, a source button so you can navigate the different devices connected to your smart TV, and a channel bar for changing channels up or down. To help you get familiar with your Alexa voice remote at any time, you can have the names of the basic remote buttons spoken when you press them. To do this, activate the Voice View feature, Explore Your Remote. To turn on Explore Your Remote, first, turn on Voice View. To do this, press and hold the back and menu buttons on your Alexa voice remote for about 2 seconds and you will hear
Voice View ready.
Press and hold the Play Pause button first, and while holding it, press Select for 2 seconds. As a reminder, Play Pause is the middle button in the bottom row of the 3 buttons below your remote's navigation ring. The Select button is inside the navigation ring. Wait until you hear
Explore Remote.
You can explore buttons by pressing the button on your remote to hear their function spoken. Note that certain buttons on some remotes may not be announced in Explore Your Remote. To turn off Explore Your Remote, repeat the same button combination. Press and hold the Play Pause button first, and while holding it, press Select for 2 seconds. Interested in learning more about Fire TV accessibility features? Take a look at our videos on getting to know your Alexa voice remote and getting familiar with Screen Magnifier. For more how-to videos and information about accessibility, Visit amazon.com/accessibility.